Cash Discount is the newest semi to passive income opportunity for 2024. And we are actually the first company to establish a program around this concept online, which is amazing. Okay. Because we teamed up with one of the best ISOs, independent sales organizations in the United States that provide the best service. But not only that, they give you majority of the residuals. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. My name is Paul Alex, founder of merchantautomation.com, and welcome to this weekly live. Guys, we have some great lessons for you guys. We're going to be talking about the cash discount program in 2024, guys. If you guys don't know what that is, we like to call it the cashless strategy, guys, for 2024. It's going to be one of the biggest residual income, passive income opportunities for anyone looking to build a secondary source of income. And I mean, anyone can do this. It's so simple to do. You just need to know, number one, the blueprint, and then number two, how to actually execute that blueprint. So if you guys don't know what the cash discount program is, and you guys are brand new to the group, I know we've been doing a little bit of advertising on Instagram. So we have a lot of new people watching this for the very first time. Hello, welcome. And if you're interested on some free resources in a free mini course, I'm going to have my teammates actually reach out to you, Mike, Yuki, and Josue. They are team members of Merchant Automation, and they are not here going to send you some, scam links or anything like that. No, guys, they actually work for Merchant Automation. And they're going to go ahead and actually send you some free resources that you guys can go ahead and actually read up on the cash discount program, merchant services, how it makes it different, how you're able to build residuals as like a secondary source of income. And then also, if you like to watch videos, I created a really cool mini course as well. Okay. So I highly recommend you guys watch that. It's really awesome. So let's go ahead and talk about the cash discount program. So the cash discount program, everybody knows this. It's a credit card terminal. Super simple, right? Basically, if you install this into any account in the United States, you install it one time, you don't have to load it up with money. And guess what? You are making residuals month after month after month. But I already know what you're thinking right now. You're probably like, Paul, that sounds too good to be true. I believe you, but isn't it already saturated? Doesn't every business in America already have this? Guys, the answer is yes. Majority of businesses, when they do the startup phase or when they're building up the business or when they're opening the doors, they already hire or they go to the website, they go directly to the manufacturer or the big banks, right? Like the big three, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. But what most people don't know, average Americans like me, that are not in merchant services or they just begun to be in merchant services, is the fact that there are different programs and incentives for merchants, small business owners, to actually go ahead and switch to you, the small guy, right? So I met a couple cool guys from Los Angeles that essentially became my mentors in the merchant services industry, aka the credit card terminal business. And they essentially showed me exactly how they were able to go ahead and build an infrastructure throughout the past 15 years and build over 9 figures in revenue from their own merchant services company. They are an official ISO with Visa, independent sales organization. So these guys are legit. They get wholesale pricing on terminals. They have been in the game for a very long time. So they know what they're doing. So I decided to do business with them and partner up with them. They like the fact that I was able to build ATM Together Online, which is a new way of showing people how to utilize simple businesses for everyday Americans, just like myself, just like you, and go ahead and expand and make some residual income, build some generational wealth, and to reduce the amount of time that you guys work, or possibly use the time that you guys the time that you guys have to spend with family or your why, right? When I was in law enforcement and working 80 to 100-hour work weeks, guys, I didn't see what I was losing. I was losing time with family. I was losing time for personal life, mental health, physical, everything, guys. I was doing all that just to make an extra couple $1,000s a month. So I get it. Okay. I'm a blue collar worker. I come from working since the age of 15 and a half. And now full-time entrepreneur, being able to build wealth, being able to retire my parents, being able to essentially, live the life that essentially everybody wants in life. I could tell you this. I could tell you that your why is going to be what is important and what's going to push you to grow even farther. Okay. So focus on your why. With that being said, I actually want some interaction from you guys. If you guys are listening to this or you are watching me, go ahead and down in the comments below. I want to know what is your why. Go ahead and put down whether it's your parents, your family, financial freedom, maybe taking care of your kids, maybe building generational wealth. It could be so many different reasons. There's not just one reason, guys. But for me initially, when I first started with entrepreneurship, and I was just like, I just want to be rich. I just want to be rich. Money solves so many problems, right? And once I got to a certain level in life, I was just like, you know what? It's about the experiences, but not just for myself, but for everybody that I love around, right? Being able to retire my parents, being able to take care of them, see the happiness that being financially free brings to your family. It is priceless, guys. I'm telling you that right now. So back to credit card terminals. So with credit card terminals, there is more than one way to skin a cat. And John Sarabia and Rob Sin, my mentors in the merchant services industry, they essentially showed me what I would like to say the blueprint in order to building residuals within this business fairly quickly. Now, the advantage that I did have is I had the resources of building a multiple 8-figure business within the ATM industry for the past 6 years, where I was able to utilize my sales team. I was able to utilize my call center and then go ahead and put boots to the ground and execute right away within a few months. And that's exactly what I did. At that time, I was living around San Diego. Now I'm in Miami, Florida, opened up offices, bought a home down here, and then possibly in the next few years, move back to California. Who knows? Okay. Who knows where the future might, where I may end up in the future. But with that being said, guys, sky's the limit, right? So with these credit card terminals, the big advantage that currently everyone has right now that's watching this is the fact that you're able to go to any small business owner and offer them a program called the cash discount program, where you save 100% of the fees for the business owner. Imagine how powerful that is. How can you say it? How good it feels to actually help another human being able to save so much money, and telling them like, hey, there is no drawback to this. There's really not. And the reason why I say that is because not only is that small business owner going to wipe out 100% of their fees, but also you're going to make a residual off of that. Well, you're probably wondering like, Paul, well, how am I going to make the residual? Well, guys, you're going to make the residual because now the clients, their customers, are going to be paying a very small percentage to use credit cards. So essentially they're paying their own credit card processing fee, guys. And you don't got to worry about this. Here's the thing. Majority of people, when they first hear this, especially if you don't own a business, or, essentially you're thinking of yourself, you're like, well, I don't want to pay no fees. I wouldn't go to that business if they charge me an extra fee. Well, guys, how do you guys know you're already not paying a fee? A lot of times restaurants, they already charge the fees to cover credit card processing, but they don't tell you. They hide it under different, descriptions on the receipt, or they just add it into the price. With that being said, a lot of businesses across the United States illegally do this. They're not supposed to just add the surcharge without telling you. They're supposed to actually tell you, give you an option in order to do that. So the cash discount program is actually a way that you're able to go ahead and actually properly do this, giving the customer notice and giving them the option. Just like if you were to go to a gas station, you've seen those gas stations where they give you the cash price and then the credit card processing price is the exact same thing, but you're doing it with every other store and every other venture out in the United States right now, in Canada in the future. We're working on expanding to Canada in the next couple months. But with that being said, less than 5% of small business owners actually know this or are currently using it, guys. But there's 5% out of hundreds of millions of businesses out there. So just imagine, we've gotten some really phenomenal results this last year in 2023, since February of 2023, guys. And I'm telling you, this year is going to be crazy. Okay. Now you're probably thinking like, well, Paul, how much money can I make from these credit card terminals? Well, I'm going to tell you this. The average our clients are making right now is around $300. That's on average, guys. Imagine that. That's amazing. So the fact that if you could compare this to ATM, I love ATMs. It's what jump started me to financial freedom. That was my vehicle that I was able to escape my 9 to 5 and then build these really cool companies, meet some really cool people, and then obviously do some really cool business with you folks. So with that, if you were to compare this to your traditional ATM, pros and cons, right? Probably cost of entry to both businesses around similar pricing. This machine weighs about a pound, 2 pounds. ATM weighs around close to 200 pounds. Okay. On a monthly basis, is there maintenance with credit card terminals? No. About 99% of the time, there's not. This is what we call semi to passive income. Now, with ATMs in the very humble beginnings, when you start with your first ATM, is there any maintenance? Is there any upkeep that I have to do on a monthly basis? You do have to load the ATM with cash every time that it runs out. Okay. And you have to do that on a monthly basis, probably a few times a month. So if you don't have really a lot of time to do a side business, this would probably be the business you would want to go with. Okay. But very humble beginnings. Okay. As a rookie, in the beginning, you do have to talk to folks. You do have to get this placed. But what if I was to tell you there is actually a system that we created where we can actually do 80% of the search for you, and we can help you provide you the actual clients or place them for you? Would you be interested in that? Yeah. Caught your attention now, right? So anyways, okay, guys. So in a nutshell, that's what it is. So you're offering them the cash discount program where they can wipe out 100% of their fees. Usually merchants, small business owners, guys, they are spending hundreds to thousands of dollars a month just to allow people to use this. A lot of the old school business owners, they think, hey, this is just the cost of me doing business. Guys, it is 2024. Inflation's through the roof. Brick and mortar businesses, they're closing every day. If you guys remember, as kids, as teenagers, as young adults, when you would go to the mall and the malls would be packed. I mean, now it's a different story, guys. I mean, no matter where you're at in the United States, malls are not packed anymore like they used to be. Stores come and go. Now there's a lot of e-commerce. There's a lot of online stores. So why would people go ahead and actually entertain brick and mortar businesses? And that's the way you got to think about it, right? So with that being said, cash discount's the way to go. Cash discount is the newest semi to passive income opportunity for 2024. And we are actually the first company to establish a program around this concept online, which is amazing. Okay. Because we teamed up with one of the best ISOs, independent sales organizations in the United States, that provide the best service. But not only that, they give you majority of the residuals, which is awesome. So that being said, guys, if you guys have any questions regarding this opportunity, go ahead and drop it down in the comments below. We'll have either Mike, Yuki, or Josue answer the questions for you in the DMs. And then also don't forget, if you're watching this right now, welcome. If you need a free guide, if you need a free mini course, just go ahead and comment below info. That's going to be INFO, and we're going to go ahead and send you guys some more information on this concept. It is a game changer. All right, guys, let's get to the good stuff. Case studies. Yes, it is. All right. So with the case studies, I'm going to go ahead and bring my other screen. And as you guys can see right here, I pulled out 5 different case studies from this actual group. So are credit card machines worth it?